I put on with LBC. I put on with LBC. Yeah, I put on with LBC. On with LBC. I put on with LBC. On with LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charts glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's a wave we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on maps, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the streets, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put on for LBC, over LBC. I put on for LBC, over LBC. Wave riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon gods on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late nights, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put on for LBC, over LBC. I put on for LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Good evening and welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves, these things, of the crypto market, all the way to the moon. God. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. It is Wednesday, February 11th, 2026 at 10:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:02 p.m. my time. Hope you all had an amazing Wednesday. Thank you for being here. Oh, trying to get some stuff set up here real quick. I did not do this pre-stream. Let's see. If I go here, yeah, it's still bringing that up. I don't know why. I just want it to do this. Just want it to do this. Nope, not that. Nope. Nope. Yep. That's the one. All right. Okay. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Try and get this set up real quick. Get rid of this. So yeah, last night we were right that it looked good for the short, and we took the long. We took the long, and we said, I think this is gonna actually dump, and that's exactly what it did. So got stopped out. It is what it is. But yeah. Let's go ahead and say good evening to the chat. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Wave Riders in the house. We got Alexandra G, Mud Boss, Mud Queen, Mud God. Thank you for being here, Alexandra G. Thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat. I do greatly appreciate you for doing that every single night. As always, we've got Scar Jessica, aka RS Miller, in the house. What's going on, RS Miller? Thank you for being here. We got All Set here. What's up, fam? Thank you for being here. Johnny Decembro, what's going on? How you doing? Enjoying the beautiful beach over there. And we got Harp in the house. We got the usual suspects, at least most of you. And yeah, we'll get some more in here at some point. Guys, y'all know I hate indicators, right? Not hate. I don't hate indicators. I just don't think they're necessary. I I don't really consider things that block off times to be indicators. I guess since they indicate time, they're technically indicators. I see them more as tools, and I see these things down here as indicators, oscillators and whatnot. But anyways, irony is I'm in the middle of building an indicator for my strategy. It will be free, no paid indicators over here. But I'm in the middle of building it out for myself and for you guys. And basically, it's going to be difficult. I think the hardest part, other than the coding has been a little bit of a pain. Of course, I'm having ChatGPT write it for me. But I don't know why it can't get it right on the first time. But I got to like go in and delete lines or replace lines with the correct code or whatever. It's not whatever it's feeding me. You know, it's a few lines here, a few lines there, and it's just like it's a whole process. This was built on my phone earlier today, and you know, it was just a rough draft just to kind of see what it would do. But I'm trying to get the conditions right the conditions are correct. It's getting the trend line to function how I want it to. That is kind of the difficult part. Same as like the fibs. I mean, the fibs are being plotted correctly. But even though they're being plotted correctly, the fibs currently are kind of like moving around on each candle. So got a lot of work to do on it, but it'll be pretty cool. I mean, it'll be as simple as, okay, we see this. I'm going to see if I can't put alerts in it too. But it'll be like, you see this. All right. Okay. The yellow box is the entry. Your first stop is the top. And then you just got all your take profits, and you just take profit along the way. A winning trade will be counted once you hit the first TP. And then I will also have a stat box that shows you wins and losses on different types of settings and all that stuff. So it'll backtest. It'll count the last 100 trades, and it'll say, yeah, these are your win. This is your win rate for this and that. And so I'm going to try and hone it all in. So kind of a little bit of a research project just to see how well the strategy does as well. So, and you know, once it's final and complete, I will share it with everybody that wants it, you know, everybody that wants it. Now let's go ahead and pull the fib here and just see just how this is doing. Okay. So it did not do this correctly. So wait, it went off of this one, didn't it? Yep. Maybe what did you go off of? See, there's still some tweaks. Did you go off of this? Looks like it went off of this low to this high. But even the lines still don't match up. Okay, so we have some tweaking to do. It appears we have some tweaking to do. A lot of tweaking to do. So we'll get it figured out. I just thought it'd be pretty cool to put that together. If not, at least for my own back testing. So it's just a strategy, really. I don't know. Do you consider it a script if you create a strategy, or do you consider it an indicator if you create a strategy? I mean, this is like crazy amounts of code. I'm making it fully customizable too, as much as possible, but also with quick buttons, so you don't get overwhelmed with a bunch of stuff. So yeah, there's all the code that I'm working on. Here's errors. I got some errors in here. But yeah, pretty cool, I think. I don't know. I've kind of nerding out on it, to be quite honest. I remember back in the MySpace days, press 1 in the chat if you remember. And now this is Pine script. Then it was just like HTML, but it was kind of similar to this. But I remember writing lines of HTML to for MySpace to make my profile mine, if that makes sense. So it says indicator, so I guess so, but we'll see. We're gonna figure it out, and I'll share with you guys. Look. So it just broke the line. So on this one, I think I did close above on this one. So all right. So it just created that. So let's go ahead and throw a fib on this. Let's see where it's pulling that. Okay, so it's taking it from this high when it should be taking it from the next high. So I got to figure out how to fix that. Okay, but those lined up perfectly. Yeah, that all lines up. These are still kind of off for some reason. All of these are perfect. Not quite perfect. They're all just a hair off. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Like I said, it's a whole project, but I think it's pretty cool. I fought that battle with ChatGPT. Tip: before you start, tell it the Pine script version. It spits out code for older version. Yeah, I actually I was about to type in the chat to say, yeah, I did that. Yeah, I actually figured that out earlier today. It actually wrote code. Wait. Yeah, it wrote code. Something happened. I sent it a screenshot and it said something like, the trading view is running on an older version 5. And I was like, it says that it's version 6. And it was like, oh yeah, you're correct. It's just like, okay. And of course, I'm dealing with the non-paid version right now. So I need to get on the, I need to re-up the subscription so it can get to work. Anyways, so that's where I'm at. 12 minutes of nothing so far. Not for nothing. So we will see how that all turns out. I think it'd be pretty cool. And then we'll add to it if we need to, you know. I'm just trying to build something that'll just be so super straightforward that'll be very difficult to mess up. And it'll make my life easier to trade. It'll make trading easier for me because I'm going to have alerts on it and I'm going to be able to, it's going to be like, alert me when it hits the trade entry. And I just get an alert and it's just like, okay, and here we go. All right, enter. I mean, as long as the win rate and the R multiple or the risk reward is worth it, then yeah, just do it until it doesn't work, I guess. Figuring out different seasons too is something to think about, but different seasons of price action, that is. This would have been a nice banger. See, I've got to figure out how to get it to get the trend line perfect. Yeah, just absolute banger. I'm gonna have it have a quick setting to only do like the whole numbers, so you don't have to go in and click all the half numbers off. It's gonna have a minimal mode, so it'll only go to like the -1 TP here. And yeah, I mean, super simple and straightforward is what I'm looking for, but also fully customizable, so you can gear it more towards yourself, your strategy. So I wonder, hold on, let me go back. Let me turn it on. I want to see something. Oh wait, did I get rid of it? Dang it. Indicators, my scripts. Yeah, I also got to clean up all these stupid labels. Wait. Get rid of that. I want to see, let's take it off of log. I wonder if, okay. So this is messed up. Let's go to log. Okay, still doing the same. Let's turn on fib based on log scale. Okay, still nothing. Sorry, I don't mean to be doing this while I don't mean to be doing this while I'm streaming, but I'm ready to get it done, but that's okay. All right, so Bitcoin, a little dump today. We're sitting at $67,477. Let's go ahead and back it out, see how low we got today. I don't even know. Let's turn off the 90-minute cycles for now. Let's see. We got down to 65,770. Nope, 705. 65,705. And we're still just we're still in a downtrend. The trend is your friend until the very end. The question is, when is the end? When is the end? LBCOG, Melissa One Love in the house. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Good evening. Good evening. Where is everybody? Are they watching? Is Alex still live? Is that what's going on? It's okay. I really want this. So last night we were talking about, okay, we broke this, right? We broke that, and then we pulled the fib to see if the strategy would work on here, and it did tap the box. So we will see. We will find out tomorrow, I guess. We'll see what it does. See if it can break, and then continue higher. Now this would be if we are, whether we are in an ABC or a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the question. Either way, this would be wave 2 or wave B. And as long as it does not, I don't know why I pulled the fib. As long as it does not cross the low, it can technically keep pushing. So we'll just have to see. I mean, eventually, I still think it's going to get into the 56, 57, 54, no, 54, 57. Here, let's zoom out. Of course. Okay, these are the wrong fibs. Template, standard. Here we go. Backwards. Wait, what am I? Oh, I'm pulling from the wrong. It's from the low. There we go, right there. 54, 57, golden pocket, and demand zone of this range right here. So there you go. Shout out to cold lasagna because you're too tired to eat when it's hot. I mean, how long does it take to microwave some lasagna? What's going on, JR, the Rizzler? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Shout out to cold lasagna. Something my mom used to make me before she passed every birthday. It became a tradition when I was little. I say little. I don't know when she started it. Maybe when I was in my teens, I'm sure. But she started a tradition where she made homemade lasagna because that was my was my favorite food, or my favorite meal. And she knew that I loved pizza. So, you know what she did? She made homemade lasagna and put pepperonis on it. And I absolutely fell in love with that. And now my wife makes it for me. Try pepperoni lasagna. How low are you going to go, Bitcoin? We're all wondering. I've got Ethereum below 2K. Anything new today? I think we did get some data drop today. Yeah, non-farm payroll 130K. Unemployment rate 4.3%. Oh, so we actually beat expectations. Interesting on unemployment. So labor market is still tight, but still churning along, I guess. Okay. It's like, and that's the thing. It's like we're like threading a needle right now. It's like we're barely on the track. And if we just if someone just places a stone on the track or something, or just a tiny rock, we could either come up to it and split it and it just breaks into pieces, or it could throw us off the track. So that's where we're at right now. I'm very strong. I don't get heartburn. Heartburn max? Who gets heartburn? I get heartburn. Sometimes. Not a lot, though. I more get gassy. Maybe TMI. I don't know. But XRP Wave 4 bounce gains steam. Final shakeout still ahead. Wave 4 bounce. Let's see. I see. All right, so I mean this is a crazy wave 4, but technically it's what it is. But you got your impulse here. You don't have to start at the absolute low, just so you know. Impulses can start, quote unquote, mid-air. Now you know. Particularly, especially in crypto. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is what they're saying. I bet. Let's get into it. Show me a chart. No chart? Okay. Wave 4 relief bounce unfolds after brutal capitulation. XRP is currently moving through a wave 4 relief phase after last Tuesday's aggressive sell-off. The rebound since the flush has shown strength, which is typical for a wave 4 reaction after a deeply oversold move. Oh, I think it's saying lower time frames. Oh, are we saying 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5? Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, because I don't forget counting these waves. This is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Wow, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. This one's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know. This is a crazy chart. Crazy. I'ma go crazy on you. We go crazy, crazy on you. 4-hour fair value gap holding as support. We'll see if it can get a bounce. See if that can get a bounce. Yo, guy with the best Discord ever, JR. JR's Discord is pretty lit, gotta say. At least people talk in there. I can't get anybody to talk in my Discord. Probably because I don't talk a whole lot in my Discord. Yeah, that's on me. That's on me. I try, but I don't even get reactions on posts anymore, so I might just close up the beach house. I might just close it up. That ain't gonna happen. My Discord has been around since before Frankie Candle's Discord, if that tells you anything. So it's not going anywhere. Salama, we're sitting at $80.10. Getting a hefty pullback. Hefty. 2 to 50. Golden Pocket sits at 75. 75.18 and 75.90. 90. If it wasn't for JR, my Discord would have almost 0 posts in it. He posts all the setups in there, so hey, go check out the setups. All right, so we came down to the value area low. There's still a little bit of space there. Maybe it wants to fill the gap. We can see the point of control, however, is up here. So that could act as resistance at 87.19 for Solana. So watch that. Another node up here at the 236. That'll be the first resistance. If we were to push up, that would be 84.49. So be careful. Be careful. It'd be funny if that was a cheer at football games. Be careful. Be careful. It's actually lit. He's just being modest. I mean, I guess I can't shill something to save my life. I'm just not much of the shiller. I say, join a Discord if you want to. I say, you can subscribe if you want. I don't. It's whatever. Excuse me. Yeah, Solana. I mean, none of this looks good. I'm just gonna be quite honest. It's still looking bearish. Still looking bearish. Until we can get a bounce and create a new high here. Like so. Even this is still bearish because this could be an ABC, which is just a correction. And if you come down from there and don't get a bounce, then it very likely is an ABC correction. So you would actually want to see this kind of extend to that upper level somewhere in here, and then pull back, and then break, or at least sweep the highs, and then ABC down, and then kind of stabilize, and then go for that next push to the upside if it is to be bullish. If not, resistance. I mean, you could still clear those highs real quick and then come back down. And as long as it's looking corrective, then it'll probably be corrective. So a lot of work to do. It's got to create some higher lows and higher highs. But even on the lower time frames, we have to pay attention and make sure that the price action is not corrective. If it is still corrective, it is still bearish. And if it's not impulsive, it is still bearish. We need some oomph. We need some lift, and we're not getting it right now. NASDAQ trying to get its bounce. Ugh, golly. Here come the yawns. Outta gang. B Team Crypto in the house. What's going on? Triple X in the house. What's up? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for being here. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Let's go back to Bitcoin, see if we can get a trade. I'm not liking it so far. Or I'm not seeing anything. Come down to the golden pocket. Golden pocket bounce. Sup, foos? Sup, B team? How you doing? How you doing? How's your mom and them? Fixed range volume profile. Yeah, losing the point of control of the range. This range. Low to high. VWAP. Ah, goodness. I might need to stand up and do some jumping jacks. Get the blood flowing. Maybe I should stop leaning back and sit up. See if we can get a bounce off the golden pocket. We do have a little bit of a node here at the 786. Getting a bounce. Getting a bounce. Yeah. Low, high. Getting a bounce off of the point of control currently. All right, all right. Swallow your horses. Okay, okay. Dang. What if it was this high? And I move this down to here. And we pull back to... Wait, why is this... Oh no. Oh no, I did not save it. Please still be on my chart. On my phone. Oh no. It's not. Dang it. It's okay. I think that's all. Now I did add a 382 as a third stop. Yeah. Did add a 382 as a third stop. So once you hit the first TP, which is 0, you move from the, this is 1.1. Did I not, I didn't save it, I guess. 1.114. 1.114 to the 886. Then once you hit the next TP, you move up to the 382. And with the strategy indicator that I'm building, it will automatically change the levels once like TP1 is hit. It'll move the stop loss. Once TP2 is hit, it'll move the stop loss. And right now, we're just going to -2 as a max, which, I mean, let's just say we get an entry. That is the fib. Let's just say we get an entry. That doesn't matter. I mean, that's a 0.645%, 0.64% move. So, like I said, this strategy is going to be best for, like prop firm stuff with larger capital. And that's why that's what I'm building it. That's what I built it for, is for my prop firm challenge evaluation. Really, not really. I mean, it's been a challenge, but I'm still profitable after 2 months. Not by much, $20. I've got to get to 600, and I'm still not there in 2 months. Still haven't gotten there. But that's okay, because we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, and it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be so good that they're gonna review it, and they're gonna be like, "Did you start getting a bot to trade?" I'll be like, "No, I am the bot. I am the bot." It is I. So yeah, I've got to figure out the conditions. So good thing that neither one of these closed beyond the trend line, because I did have it in the condition that you must get a close past the trend line before it plots fibs or accepts a potential trade. We do have a nice block of orders in here, so I would like for it to get down here. I might actually... I'm gonna move this over here so I can see. So I can see what I'm seeing. It's gonna bounce here. It's gonna piss me off. You're not even gonna hit my entry, bro? Bro? You're just gonna leave me behind like that, bro? That's not cool. It's not nice. Yep, sure enough. Oh. Dang. I guess this was the one. Because we would have already hit a couple of TPs, man. Come on, man. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe a couple of Quaaludes. She love me in the morning. Name that movie. What are we doing? SPY. How are we looking? S&P. 500. Is this thing's about to freaking put in another new all-time high, isn't it? Wild. Absolutely wild. As Kobisi continues to say, you don't own enough assets. It would appear that that is true. You do not own enough assets. Wild. So what's pushing the ES? Does anybody know? T.I. Joe in the house. What's going on? Tidy B. How y'all doing? Thank you for being here. Showing up, showing out. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful, wonderful, radical people. The S&P is just looking good. Not looking too shabs. I love you, trade safe. I love you too, Alexo. Thank you for being here. Quit smoking the good stuff before stream stuff. What do you I'm sorry. This is what do you call it? Sleep deprivation. This is called 12 hours of total sleep the past 3 nights. Yep. That's my life. That's my life. I'm sorry, am I being too monotone? What was this? Was this a fantasy? What was this? The Dow Jones looks like it wants to go too. My God. Insane. You good? Why the lack of sleep? Sunday night. Don't really remember. I think I just couldn't go to sleep. And Monday night, well, the past couple of nights, just a little one, the baby has been sick lately, and he's been very fussy at night. So it's lack of sleep, but also not getting quality sleep at the same time when I do sleep. So it is what it is. Actually, I think Sunday night, the toddler might have come into the bed. That might have been it. Which is when sleep quality goes way down. And yeah, so mostly kids, man. Mostly kids. Nothing crazy. Just one of those weeks. Bitcoin dominance still sitting at 59. Nothing too crazy. Total 2. Still, yeah, you still got lower to go. Don't you, alts? Total DeFi. Oh, that's a head and shoulders if I've ever seen one. Trying to get a bounce. Now with this one, because, and this is one of my rules, just something I kind of picked up along the way. because the right shoulder went higher than the left shoulder, it shows that there's a bit more strength in the or enough strength in the market to keep it from doing a full top of the head to the neckline measured move. And instead, at least or from the breakdown, measured move from the breakdown, instead, what tends to happen is if you go from the last high before the break, it'll extend down to there, and that's it. It won't go all the way down. Just a little thing I picked up, and it's going to be the same way inverted. So if actually, this is going to be the opposite, okay? Because it's inverted, so I didn't think about that. But because this came in lower than this, this will tend to go to not go as high because it's showing lack of strength. So I guess it's going to be the same thing then. Since this is lower than this low, than the left shoulder, you tend to not get as big of a push because it's not really showing a whole lot of strength. It's showing more weakness than strength. Strength would be if this shoulder came in higher than the left shoulder. Because now you're actually seeing some kind of accumulation building up that kept it from pushing it back to those lower levels. So you got the push, and then you would want to see if that makes sense. Nice hidden bullish divergence. Wrong. It's all wrong. Good evening, LBC, and the place to be. What's going on, Army Piper? My guy. Thank you for being here. Yeah, my little girl has been super fussy as well. Sorry, man. I mean, it is what it is. It's kids, man. It's babies. Babies and kids. You know, if you don't want your sleep disrupted, don't have kids. It's simple. It's so simple, but it's also so easy to have kids. You can do everything you can to not have a kid and still have a kid. Your wife can be on birth control and you can still have a kid. RTY, the Russell 2000. Still looks corrective. Still broken to the territory of this wave. So this one actually, at the moment, I mean, it did break. It did break out. So it could get a continuation. Yeah, technically it could. I don't know how these things. I mean, this is corrective. This is three-way moves. Remember what I said. You can get you can start an impulse mid-air. So, but I don't like this. Unless it's potentially a 1-2, 1-2, which I don't think so. But this is still corrective in my opinion. Now this could turn into a 5-wave move. But it'd be It'd be weird. I just don't know that I don't know how are the indexes like still holding up? The indexes holding up makes me feel more like this bear market will either be shorter than usual or they're going to push up going into the indexes are going to push up going into the summer. They're going to correct and bottom out same time as Bitcoin. And then they're all going to rise together. I mean, happens all the time. Happens all the time. TP, take picture? Yes. Frame. Wood ring is your new frame. I think I may have solved all the broadcast issues. We will see tomorrow. Wood ring is your new frame. Wood ring? I just talked about that last week. Shorter bear market. Potential. What'd you say? Do you agree? You think that's going to happen? Or are you saying it's possible? Or what? What is your current conviction, Piper? I would like to know. But glad to know that you might have solved all the broadcast issues. Hopefully we will see tomorrow. Did you do a test stream? I'm excited to see. I'm gonna be honest. I've been fiending a little bit. I've been jonesing. I've been jonesing for a real solid morning market report. I feel like it's been a lifetime. I'm seeing signs of a shortened bear market. But you still think we're going to go to 40K at some point? But the bottom will be sooner? I mean, I could see it. It's so hard to go against the past where's my chart? It's so hard to go against the past. When the past, it's not going to be Coinbase. Looks like this. It's just, I mean, how do you fight that trend, man? I mean, I know we adjust and all that stuff when needed. But how do you fight this trend? How do you argue against it until it does break like retracement levels at least? Like I wouldn't believe it until it broke the 786 and closed above it on the weekly chart. That's when I'll believe it. Because as far as I know, we are right on time. I mean, just look at the green, okay? Just look at that one. As far as I know, we are right on time. Look at the green. Here's your October 10 dump. We could be either this dump or this dump. Both of which ran up, rolled over. Ran up, rolled over. Either one. Choose your poison. Same with the first bear market. Dump, roll up, roll over. Rolled up, rolled over. Meander along and then plummet. Same with the second bear market. Actually, this was the last bear market. Dump, roll up, dump, roll up, dump, roll up. A little bit more dramatic on this one. And I guess this is what Eric Wallen meant by too far, too soon. To which I can just say, yeah, we could roll over and still just do that. Like, Euro wood frame. I don't get it. Yeah, sooner than a normal 12-month stretch. Fast and scaly. Can't fight it. Just getting slapped until you submit. Or it will be about to recover and bottomed out, and then the rest of the markets finish running and send a shocking dump on us all. Oh, there you go. For real though, that bull market was like a relationship where the honeymoon phase wears off way too quick. What is going on, Chadwick? Mr. Wick, how you doing, my friend? Haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for being here. Showing up at the last second. Unless you've been talking on the live chat and I just haven't seen it because I have it on top chat. That bull market was like a relationship where the honeymoon phase wears off way too quickly. Which bull market? But yeah. There's this one. Roll up. Roll over. Roll over. I mean, it's just, I mean, they're all on track, man. It's just on track. I mean, how can I why do I have that drawing on here and why is it locked? I feel like maybe, oh, these are market oracle. Believe this is the quantum reactor. Maybe not. It was. Is it the monthly? Yep, monthly. Monthly quantum. The monthly quantum is higher than Piper's 40K. It's sitting at 48 to 49, which is actually closer to my what do I call it? Having anchored VWAP drop, if you will. Having anchored VWAP drop. I think I have it on this one. Yeah, there it is. So there's all my anchored VWAPs anchored to every halving. And the last two have, once it lost the anchored VWAP of the current of that cycle's having anchored VWAP, it dropped 45.5% here, 47.77% there. If you just do like 46%, you're looking at 41,000. No, it's right there, right around the, well, that's 47%. Let's do 46. Let's make this fit my narrative better. Yeah, 41,000. So, I mean, it's right there. So it would actually, it would actually work. It would actually work out. Yeah. And there you go. Look, the bottom of this bear market is going to be 42K. And it is going to be in spite of BitBoy, because he was so adamant that the last cycle was going to bottom at 42K and that 42K would never be breached. I remember that guy. Man, talk about a fall off. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what I missed here. I mean, it hit that one. I mean, I broke my own rule, I guess. It did it, man. We had the trade. Okay, so Monday we made the trade, or we hit the trade, took profit, all that stuff. Last night, we took the wrong trade, but we saw the short trade. We just didn't play it. I didn't play it. And the short did play out. Tonight, we just didn't take the trade. I didn't take the trade, but it still played out. So I think it's doing pretty good. Have you looked at the long-term holder level on BitBo? I mean, we were looking at this earlier in the Discord. I believe this is what you shared in Discord earlier, didn't you? With the line supporting the price. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I mean, these still went below. Those are your bottoms. And that is currently sitting at 40,540 something. 540. 40,540. Every bear market, we've fallen below it too. Yep, even this one. Just briefly, but fell below it. Long-term hodlers. Man, I haven't been on BitBo in a while. This is a great freaking website. I mean, even their free stuff is great. If you really want to see like Bitcoin on-chain stuff and just everything, any and every freaking Bitcoin metric you can think of, this is the website to go to, in my opinion. Stock to flows, not so great. Not so great. I believe it had us going to $200-something thousand. Yeah, it fell. This model's broken, bro. This model is broken. There's two ways you can think about it. It's either broken or the snapback is going to be freaking wild. Because if you understand and you know stock to flow, which I don't, at one point I read up on it, and not on this. I was actually in a book. I believe the book was called Systems, and I believe it was describing stock to flow for like businesses. And I don't quite remember, but I was like, oh, that's interesting. So that seems like an actual solid metric for Bitcoin. And then I think he changed the model. Actually, is this going by what's his face's Plan B's model, or is this BitBo's own model? Charts by BitBo. So I guess this is by BitBo. Current stock to flow 111 to 114. I'll have to look into it again. And that is why we follow the Piper plan. That is correct. That's correct. I'm here for you, LBC. Well, if you're here for me, can you please loan me money to buy a new computer? I was telling everybody last night how I was at work, and I was on my work like computer for the first time, and I was typing in websites, and it was crazy because when you typed it in and you hit enter, they just appeared. No effort, no loading. They just went boom. And I was like, oh, so that's this. That's a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing. I don't even think my phone comes up that quickly. I was quite shocked. And it would really, really help me in finishing writing up this code. It would really help me doing that. Honestly, can you just give me a small loan of $100,000? I'm gonna keep saying it until someone does it. I say it all the time. I just need a small loan of $100,000 so I can quit my job and go trading full time. But all jokes. How much do you need for a new computer? I have no idea. I haven't even. I don't even want to. I don't know. I really just need a new CPU, new graphics card, and I think one other thing BC was telling me. And I really don't even need like the newest generation stuff either, to be honest, because I don't do all the stuff that a lot of people do. I'm not a gamer. Like, I literally just do charts and stream. I just need it to be able to do that and be fast. Because I kind of hate not being able to have multiple tabs open at once because it makes the stream very laggy. So, but we'll see. All right, yeah. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. Piper, I'm going to call you tomorrow when I have time while I'm at work. I'm going to call you tomorrow because we just haven't talked in a while. Let's catch up, see how everything's going. Talk about doing a show on Piper Academy. Maybe if I can hammer down a time that's good with the wifey. It'll probably be early on the weekends, because I tend to get up before everybody else. But it would be like super early, so I don't even know if that'd almost be too early. So I probably need to find a time that my wife agrees to, where she'll watch the kids while I'm streaming for an hour. But yeah. You always say that? Always say what? What do you mean I always say that? Liar? What are you talking about? I've said it like twice now. Okay? I've got a lot going on. Just call him LBC. Jeez. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll just call him. I'm delirious, guys. I got it. That you will call me. What? I'll call you right effing now, mofo. No. Too late. It's too late for me anyways. I gotta go. I'm getting delirious. I will call you. You know what I've never done? I've never promised. Never promised. Okay? But you're amazing, and I love you. And I will call you. Thank you all for joining me this evening. I do greatly appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button and subbing to the channel. If you are new, hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content, of course. Hello? What's up? Yeah. How you doing? Awesome. I am still alive. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow and we'll talk. All right, bro. Oh, you too. Bye. Again, thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out, smashing up the sub if you're new, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I create new content when I go live. As always, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research. And I feel like I'm supposed to say someone else something. Oh, join the Discord. It is free. Link in the description. And follow me on X at Lunar Beaches. I don't remember which song I played last night. Did I play before the war? Or I think I played before the war. So we're going to do a different one. We're going to do Call of the Moon Gods. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Same time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep. And I will catch you all tomorrow. My love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace. The F out. Bye.
Signal cut through the silence, static dancing in the lights. Charts went wild, stars went quiet. Something's wrong with paradise. I was floating, now I'm falling. Can't tell up from down tonight. Every wind feels slightly haunted, like it came with hidden price. Moon's been watching in every entry, every time I second guessed. Now it's speaking in equations, I don't recognize this text. I can feel it in my chest. This ain't just another mess. Every candle feels like fate. Every pause is getting late. Hear the call of the moon gods. Drums in my head, I can't stop. They don't promise safe returns, only lessons learned and burns. Hear the call of the moon gods, pulling me out of the calm. I was living in the light, now I'm trading through the dark. FOMO creeping like a ghost, whispering this time's the one. I've seen that lie kill discipline, turn patience into blood. While we say cursor hovering by a weight, it's always war. Every choice splits timelines. I've been here before. I remember who I was when I chased instead of planned. Moon don't care about my fear, only cares if I can stand. I don't trust the rules no more. I've been burned chasing the roar. If this battle's in my mind, then I'll sharpen it with time. Hear the call of the moon god. Drums in my head, I can't stop. They don't promise safe returns, only lessons learned and burns. Hear the call of the moon god, pulling me out of the calm. I was living in the light, now I'm trading through the dark. What if I lose everything? What if I was never meant to survive these violent swings between ego and intent? Moon replies without a voice. Every legend pays the cost. Stand still and make the choice. Fear decides, or you do lost. Hear the call of the moon gods, echo shaking every thought. If I fall, I fall away. If I win, it's not by luck. Hear the call of the moon gods. I don't run, I don't pause. Step into the firelight. I was built for this fight. Suicidal, heart racing, all it takes. The war has begun.